Hi, I'm Nate Hartman, Professional Liability Claims Superintendent.
And I'm Julie Kriegel, Team Lead Professional Liability Claims.
Let's have some fun. Looking forward to these questions.
Sounds good. First question. What makes your claims team uniquely qualified to handle tech, E&O, and cyber claims?
That's a great question. A lot of things come to mind, but the first thing that come to mind is the experience we have all across the board. I mean, Admiral's been in the tech E&O industry since the 90s. You and I, maybe not quite that long, but we each have over 15 years of experience. Our vendors, our breach counsel, they're all highly reputable and highly experienced. And I say that because we lean on that experience when we face challenges when handling claims.
And in addition, we collaborate very closely with our underwriters with regard to trends that we see in handling our claims. That enables our insureds to have great experience from the time of issuance of the policy through conclusion of their claim.
No, that's so true. That collaboration we have with underwriting here really is an advantage. It's a great first question. All right, let's take a look at our next question. How does your structured breach response panel streamline the process for insureds?
Well, Admiral partners with nationally renowned breach counsel as well as nationally renowned breach vendors. That enables our insureds to get the expertise that they need to successfully conclude their breach claims.
That's so true. I think the structure we have in place allows me to present a plan and confidence to the insured when they need it most. I like that answer so much, I want to ask you another question. Let's take a look here. What first steps should an insured take if they suspect a breach?
Well, report it immediately. Admiral has a 24/7 breach hotline that puts an insured directly in touch with one of our breach panel firms, and that enables an insured to get the ball rolling really quickly on a privacy breach claim.
Oh, I preach that all the time to our insureds. Being proactive and getting us involved early on is the best way to protect themselves.
Right, final question. Can you share an example of how your claims team exceeded an insured's expectations in a tough situation? I know you have a good one for this, Nate.
We all have stories at this point in our career, but I think the one you're talking about happened a few years ago. It was a pretty large privacy breach followed by pretty large ransom demand on Christmas Eve. And no matter if it's the holidays or any time, we're available. And I was actually on the phone with our Senior Vice President of Claims, Admiral's president as well, with their families, to get the proper authority to negotiate the ransom down, protect the insured's data, and ultimately avoid a class action. And I distinctly remember a conversation with the insured telling me how happy they were with our all-hands-on approach around the holidays.
Absolutely. I think our quick action on that one enabled us to bring that to a successful resolution rather quickly.
Absolutely. I really had a great time talking to you today, Julie, about Admiral's claims.
And I enjoyed talking with you, Nate. And remember, we are always here when you need us.